Okay, I wanted to update you guys real quick on the zucchini noodles. They were horrible. I think if I make them from like fresh zucchini with like that machine that like spirals them, they're probably better. I just had like frozen ones that I heated in the microwave. They were awful. Oh, I won't do that again. Horrible. But I did make the 2-ingredient dough. I posted a picture yesterday of it. 1 cup of self-rising flour and 1 cup of that Greek yogurt. Those bagels, or whatever you want to call them, they weren't pretty, but they were so good. I mean, they actually did. I put some sea salt on the top with a little bit of an egg wash on the top before I baked them. Super good. So if you want something that's quick and easy and low points and low calorie, that's it. All right. Sophie's still feeling lousy. Ezra is, he perked up a little bit when his dad came home, but other than that, not. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Ezra had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I didn't get a chance to get on here. And Sophie, she's hanging tough so far. We have a vet appointment tomorrow. You want to say hi? Hi. I know. Oh my gosh. And this hurricane in Florida. Jeez. So much damage. And what is going on? I mean, sometimes I feel like my financial life is like the storm surges that are involved in hurricane. You know, where they're just like do so much damage and they just so much stuff all at once, and then everything goes along smooth, and then bam, you have all these expenses and everything that goes wrong and unexpected stuff. That's how I feel. I feel like I have my own hurricane going on half the time. I have this story about a lawnmower. It's a long story, but I'm going to post a picture. Okay, so I am going to post the video. I took a quick one of Jay mowing the yard yesterday with this mower. But the deal with this mower is, about a year ago, and I mean, when I say a year ago, it could have even been a little bit longer, but I think about a year ago, I had hired this guy to come mow our yard. It was a super good price. He was only charging like $50. He doesn't do any detail works. He just mows the property. And he did not speak a lot of English, and he broke down. Now, he only came to us twice, so he did it the one time. Whoa. And was fabulous. And then came back a second time, and his lawnmower broke down while he was here. So he's like, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to be back in a couple days. I need to get a battery for it. I'll be back. Never came back. I called. For like 30 days, I called. No answer. No came back. Waited 60 days. Waited about 75 days, and then we were like, okay, he's never coming back for this thing. And then I called like a friend that. So I call the lady who he was, mowing her yard as well in my mother's neighborhood. So I call her and she's like, oh, I guess he went back to Mexico or something. So we decided, we were like, okay, what do we do with this mower? So we find, which was not easy, to find a company that does actual repairs on this old mower. We get it there and we tell him like this was left. We don't want to put a lot of money into it, but if we can fix it, we will. So we had set a budget of like $400. That was our max, really. Honestly, I didn't even want to spend that. And, oh, by the way, Jay didn't even want me to pay this guy to mow our yard. He wanted to do it himself, but he has a push mower, and we really didn't want to spend the money. We just didn't have the money to spend $1,500 on a mower. So we were like, okay, if we can get it fixed for $400, great. So the guy then this company like dicks us around for like months, and then they come back with this total of like $460 or something, and Jay's like really didn't want to pay it but agreed to do it. And then like they just kind of go MIA, and then Jay calls him and is like, what's going on? And they give us this astronomical price, like $1,100. Jay's like, no, look, I told you my max was $400. And they just, I mean, when I say like it was a nightmare, I'm not even kidding. We were like, this is so our luck. I mean, this is just what happens. We try to think we're going to like get ahead and do something simple, and then it turns into a nightmare and $1,100. And we're like, no. So then several months go by. We don't hear from them. And out of the blue, this guy calls and says, Okay, so I didn't call. I get a certified letter in the mail. I open it up, and I'm like, it's from this company, and they're like, you have, I mean, it wasn't even a week. It was like, we had until like October 1st, and I got this on a Monday, so October 1st was like on a Friday or something. So they're like, you have until October 1st to contact us to let us know what you want to do with this mower. So Jay calls him the next day, and the guy, you know, tells him he's a new owner and the other two guys were fired, and that he would, you know, meet us kind of halfway. But so we didn't have to pay $1,100, but we certainly didn't get away with paying $400. And now we're just, you know, we had to pay him, which of course, you know, we would not have wanted to spend that money at this time. But anyways, so we do have this mower now, which should make Jay's life easier, and just fingers crossed that it stays running. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed that it stays running and that this isn't something that, you know, we live to regret as well. Because, I mean, for $1,000 you can buy a brand new riding mower at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's so typical of our luck. So anyways, I mean, the moral of the story is, if you're having a bad day, pop on to Snapchat and listen to my stories. Because most of the time, you're going to be like, hey, my life is good. I have nothing to complain about. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Anyways, so yeah, that's what the video of the mower is, because I figured you guys would be like, why is she randomly posting this? But anyways, and do you see this kid back here? He's out. It's been a rough day. He does not want to go get allergy shots today. Poor guy. But they did dilute him, so they're not going to be as strong. So hopefully he'll feel a little bit better. All right, peeps. Happy Wednesday. Okay, I went to Mad Greens for salad. Most fucking expensive salad ever. But I'm just going to say their Rice Krispie treats and their salted caramels, delicious. So I say skip the salad. Go straight for the Rice Krispie treats or marshmallow, whatever they are, and the salted caramels. Delicious.